What's up everyone? Welcome back to Ride Rev, the channel where power, muscle, and timeless automotive legends come to life. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic and rugged trucks ever built, a machine that defines American grit and off-road dominance, the 1979 Dodge Power Wagon, but with a futuristic twist, imagining it reborn for 2026. If you think trucks today are powerful, wait until you see how this legend could stand tall once more, blending its hardcore history with modern technology. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. The Dodge Power Wagon has always been more than just a truck. It's a symbol of unstoppable force, a beast built to conquer the roughest terrains while carrying the weight of tradition. Back in 1979, Dodge gave us a truck that wasn't afraid to get dirty, wasn't afraid to haul, tow, and muscle its way through any environment. It had that bold square body design, wide stance, and an attitude that said, "I'm here to get the job done." But what if in 2026, Dodge decided to resurrect the spirit of this legend, taking inspiration from the original yet upgrading it for a new era of power, performance, and luxury? Imagine walking up to a 2026 Dodge Power Wagon that keeps the boxy heritage styling of 1979 but infused with futuristic edges and high-tech muscle. Picture a front grille that echoes the original boldness but now built with adaptive LED lighting, a massive stance on 37-inch all-terrain tires, and a frame reinforced with lightweight high-strength steel and aluminum. It still looks like the truck your grandfather admired, but it's been sculpted for the modern battlefield of roads, trails, and everything in between. Under the hood, Dodge wouldn't hold back. In 1979, you had the option of a 318 or 360 V8, and those engines gave you enough grunt to handle farm work and off-road challenges. But for 2026, you'd get something insane. We're talking a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi Hellcat V8 tuned for truck duty, pushing well over 700 horsepower, combined with a hybrid electric boost for torque so brutal it feels like an earthquake when you step on the gas. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, for a truck that weighs nearly 3 tons, would be mind-blowing. This wouldn't just be a truck, it would be a declaration of dominance. But Dodge knows power isn't everything. A true power wagon is about capability. In 1979, it was known for four-wheel drive strength, manual locking hubs, and a suspension that could handle almost anything. Fast forward to 2026, and you'd have electronically controlled locking differentials, adaptive air suspension with insane articulation, and trail cameras giving you a full 360-degree view. The truck would basically be your off-road commander, guiding you through mud, rocks, snow, and rivers without breaking a sweat. And let's not forget towing. A power wagon in 2026 could realistically pull upwards of 15,000 pounds, making it the perfect balance between rugged worker and luxury machine. Step inside and the transformation becomes even more striking. The 1979 interior was simple: vinyl seats, a few gauges, and a steering wheel. That was all you needed. But in 2026, luxury meets utility. Picture hand-stitched leather seats, real wood and aluminum accents, a massive panoramic sunroof, and a 15-inch touchscreen with the latest Uconnect system. Of course, Dodge would throw in an advanced digital cluster, augmented reality navigation, and voice command everything. It would be as comfortable as a luxury SUV, but with the bones of a warrior. And here's the thing. The 2026 Power Wagon wouldn't just be about flexing muscle, it would also be about legacy. Dodge would design this truck as a tribute to the past, a way to honor 1979 while pushing into the future. Every line, every detail, would nod to that old-school heritage, from the squared-off headlights to the retro-styled badging that screams, Power Wagon. Yet underneath, it would be a masterpiece of engineering, making sure the legend lives on for another generation of truck lovers. So, what would a truck like this cost? Let's be real. If Dodge builds this, it's not going to be cheap. With all the high-tech engineering, hybrid Hellcat powertrain, and luxury interiors, we'd be looking at a starting price north of $120,000. But for those who want the ultimate blend of history and future, muscle and luxury, off-road grit and high-speed performance, the 2026 Dodge Power Wagon would be worth every single dollar. And that's what makes this dream machine so exciting. It's not just about reliving 1979, it's about taking that rugged soul and unleashing it into a modern era where trucks aren't just tools, they're statements. The Power Wagon was born for war, raised on dirt, and built to last. In 2026, it would roar louder, run harder, and stand taller than ever before. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you loved this breakdown of the 2026 Dodge Power Wagon 1979 Reborn, make sure to smash that like button. Drop a comment about your favorite Dodge truck memory, and don't forget to subscribe to Ride Rev for more deep dives into the most legendary rides ever built. Until next time, keep the engines roaring and the legends alive.